Hey, what's going on everybody? It's MCKOOKIE. Welcome back to the channel. Before I get started on the topic at hand, just wanted to give everyone who showed support on my Goliath hack exploit video, I just wanted to give you guys a big thanks. I know a lot of you thumbed up the video, you linked it to Sledgehammer, you tweeted it out to Michael Condrey, so thank you so much. And a lot of you were talking to me in the comments, which is awesome. Thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to say thanks. And let's open up the match with a triple kill. Now, let me address the giant cyborg elephant in the room, and that is Black Ops 3. And now the first thing I have to say about Black Ops 3 is that exos are gone, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care what anybody tells you. I don't care what anybody says. Exosuits, as far as they're concerned, in Advanced Warfare with the double jump bullshit, you know, that kind of grew on me, I'll admit it, but I don't want to see it again for another 2 years until Advanced Warfare 2. That stuff is gone. Instead, we have cyborg, cybernetics, where instead of wearing an exosuit, you kind of are the exosuit, okay? You don't really have a choice, buddy. It's inside you. You have metal inside of your body, and basically the story for this game is people who have these cyborg, these cybernetic enhancements, they're usually people who are, you know, at their wits' end. They have no other choice. They're volunteering. They lost a limb or something, and they need this. They need this to survive. They need this to live. Speaking of needing to live, multi-kill. I love the bombing run, guys. Keep an eye on the kill feed whenever I call in a bombing run this video because they go crazy. In this one, they go pretty crazy. But anyway, back to Black Ops 3. Yeah, guys, I saw the reveal trailer this morning. I was pretty disappointed. I thought it was like the worst trailer I've seen for Call of Duty. Maybe the worst trailer in the history of trailers. But before you guys think that I'm going to just bash Black Ops 3, this is not the case, my friend. Because as disappointing and cartoony and cheesy as the reveal trailer was, which ironically didn't reveal jack shit, when I checked my sub box again, I saw that Drifter had put up a video. I clicked on it. What happened? What did I see? Drifter's saying that he played Black Ops 3 multiplayer last week with Ali A and a bunch of YouTubers. You guys, these YouTubers were keeping it a secret because of the embargo that got lifted this morning, which is awesome and pretty insane. That, you know, it just shows what Call of Duty has become, that they need to start already talking about and hyping up the multiplayer in April. Like, normally we don't hear anything about multiplayer until August, like mid-August when we see the multiplayer reveal. But these guys are already inviting YouTubers out to play it and talk about it, and it's really smart advertising. Because I feel like the reveal kind of hurt the game this morning, but these videos that Drifter, Prestige is Key, Ali A, all these videos that these guys put out talking about it, they actually gave details about the multiplayer that are really awesome. Like, to me, sound really freaking cool. And I feel like the reveal didn't do it justice, and I'm going to talk about those things that you guys may not have seen or may have overlooked if you have not seen these videos. Got to give credit where it's due, guys. I'm going to put Drifter's channel in the description. Make sure you check out Drifter. That's a 0 instead of an O. Watch me outplay these guys real quick. I'm going under the bridge. They shot at me. They shot me in the back, and instead of finishing me off, I come around, pick up another triple kill. Just kidding. It's a quad. But anyway, yeah, Drifter's videos were excellent this morning, guys. Go check out his channel. He's put up a bunch of great news videos regarding Black Ops 3. There's a couple basic things coming back that I think are really cool. They're bringing back theater mode, which I always had a thing for. I always liked playing around, screwing around with it. That's coming back. That was taken out of the last 2 Call of Duties because there were some rumors going around that it caused lag. So it's cool to see that back. I like that. Vonderhaar also confirmed that 3-lane maps are coming back. I know they got a lot of flack in Black Ops 2 because if you look at them, like, all the maps are 3-lane. But after the atrocity of Ghost with the, you know, this flank route has a flank route that has a flank route that has a flank route, and then Advanced Warfare, which took those maps and then threw in exosuits, so you're getting shot at, you know, 800 million different directions. It's a really welcome change of pace to see it kind of go back to the way it was in Black Ops 2, which is 3-lane maps. And as far as the new movement is concerned, guys, everyone that I've heard of, there's another insane bombing run. You gotta love the bombing run, guys. Everyone that's talked about the movement so far, they said there's subtle additions that make the gameplay a little smoother, a little faster, but it's nothing that changes the traditional feel of Call of Duty. Like Advanced Warfare, whether you like the exosuits or not, you have to admit, for better or worse, depending on your, you know, opinion of the exosuits, it really changed how Call of Duty plays. These don't affect gunfights. In Black Ops 3, the new cyborg, cybernetic movements, they don't affect gunfights like exosuits do in Advanced Warfare. At most, because they're so dependent on you building up momentum and being able to really limit your use of it, you're not going to see people jumping around. And the highest you can jump is maybe like 4 or 5 feet in the air, if even that high. And if you do, it's not even a quick jump. Like, you have to hold down the X button if you're on PS4 or the A button if you're on Xbox One. If you just tap it, like you do in Advanced Warfare, which sends you like 30 feet in the air, it's not going to work. Like in Black Ops 3, if you just tap it, you're going to do like a normal jump, like if you're jump shotting somebody in Black Ops 2. If you hold it down, then you'll hover for a little longer, but it's kind of like a slow hover, like Titanfall. But it's like the not in Titanfall, like the Titan in Destiny, but it's like a fraction of the height. So I'm glad to see that the movements, while they're changing up kind of like the pace of Call of Duty, everyone that's talked about it that I've seen on YouTube has said it still has that traditional gunfight feel. Like, it still is traditional Call of Duty like Ghost was and like Black Ops 2 was before it, which we kind of lost along the way with Advanced Warfare. So that's all coming back. I heard some awesome stuff that there's this new gunsmith mode that's also coming, which basically lets you customize like how your gun looks. So you can basically make up to like 4 or 5 gun variants, and you can put up to 4 or 5 attachments on that gun. Not only can you do that, but you can also change the appearance of those attachments. It's not going to affect how the attachments actually perform, but you can actually change how they look. So you can, make a gun that looks exactly the way you want it. And on top of that, they added something that me and my boy Bushmeat have been wanting for years, which is a custom gun camouflage creator. And from what I've heard from Drifter, he said, and this goes for everything that's related to Black Ops 3, it's like Black Ops 2 on steroids. Like, take the emblem editor from Black Ops 2, the gun camouflage generator, which is a feature of the gunsmith, is like that on steroids. Like, basically, the regular emblem editor has 32 layers. This one has 64. It's just nuts. And you can only paint 3 different areas of the gun with it, and it'll overlap a gun camo. Like, there are still gun camos in the game, and you can build your own camos to add to the camos that are already in the game. Really cool shit. But where stuff got really insane for me, like really crazy, like holy shit, this sounds awesome but kind of concerning, was the specialist characters that they are introducing to the multiplayer of Black Ops 3. Basically, at the moment, for what Drifter was saying, is that there's 9 of them. They all have a backstory. Like, one of them is like an assassin. It's kind of like the Asian female stereotype, very hard-willed, strong, determined, that kind of thing. Very rough upbringing with the parents, very strict, whatever. But they all have a really cool backstory to them. The coolest one to me was this this robot called the Annihilator. I'm probably butchering it, and that's the name of an ability. But basically, what you do before you start a match is you pick a specialist class, and then from there you can either pick their weapon, which will drop when your meter is charged. You have like a little momentum meter. When that's charged, you can call in a high-powered weapon that is stronger than like a regular primary weapon. It's basically in between a primary weapon and a kill streak. It's not as strong as a kill streak, but it's stronger than a normal, say, an AK-47 or something, whatever. You can use that, or you can choose the special ability. You can't switch them on the fly. You have to choose between the two. And it sounded like some classes had really awesome guns and others had really cool abilities. Like Drifter was saying, one of the abilities is you can fly in the air and smash the ground, kind of like the Fist of Havoc from Destiny that was exclusive to the Titan class. You do that in this game, and anyone who's near it, it's basically an area of impact insta-kill. Anybody who's nearby gets killed by these giant yellow Bowie knives that pop out of the ground. Shit's nuts, yo! And then there's also this other ability where you can turn this is actually not an ability, it's the weapon of the robot specialist class. It's basically an evil robot who was, really expensive secret CIA government project that the government was trying to shut down because it cost too much money, and then the robot turned out to be way too good at killing people. You can choose him. You can choose to use his arm that turns into a death machine. So basically your arm becomes a death machine, which is fucking awesome, if you ask me. Or you can use this really crazy ability, which I think is the craziest thing I've heard regarding Black Ops 3, and that's his ability called Glitch, where you can basically go back in time 3 seconds. That's right, you can go back in time 3 seconds in a multiplayer game online. That means Drifter was basically describing that he went into a hard point. He saw 3 people on the other team there. He knew he was probably going to die, so he basically shot his Semtex, killed himself or whatever, and then as soon as one of those guys killed him, he was able to come back to life. Those 3 guys are dead because, he went bonsai on him with the Semtex, and he was able to catch the heart points. Since they were dead, he was able to come back to life. But it's balanced because you have to have really good timing. If you don't time it right, it won't let you come back to life. But basically, it'll let you come back where you were 3 seconds ago. Like, it's hard to even explain. But anyway, I probably missed a ton of stuff, guys. Check out Drifter's channel, but just an insane overflow of Black Ops 3 multiplayer information. And I'm personally excited. I cannot wait to see what else they have to come. I'm really excited for the beta, which will probably drop in mid-September, and that's when we'll probably find out a lot more information. Anyway, guys, that's the video for today. Kind of a longer one again. Thank you so much if you stuck around. If you enjoyed, hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it. It helps my little toddler channel grow. And if you liked what you saw, subscribe for more. I'll catch you on the next one. MCKOOKIE out.